Bernie Sanders is known as a force to be reckoned with on the campaign trail, firing up thousands of supporters at his rallies. But his closest confidants say things weren't always that way, like the time he lost the race for student body president at James Madison High School in Brooklyn. His older brother remembers it well.
Not only that, he lost the election. He finished third out of three.
But deep inside him, Sanders says he knew he was destined for politics. As the son of a Polish immigrant, his family's experience in the Holocaust had a lasting impression on him.
My father's family was wiped out by Hitler in the Holocaust. I know about what crazy and radical and extremist politics mean.
As a college student at the University of Chicago, Sanders campaigned against housing segregation in the university and was arrested during protests in 1963. Upon graduation, he began his political career in earnest in Vermont in 1971. But according to his brother, he would not win his first election until 10 years later in 1981, when he became mayor of Burlington. 10 years after that, he was elected to the House of Representatives, where he served for 16 years, the longest-serving independent in American history. Sanders was later elected to the Senate in 2007, where he quickly earned a reputation as a progressive after an 8.5-hour filibuster against a bipartisan tax bill.
You can call what I'm doing today whatever you want. You can call it a filibuster. You can call it a very long speech.
But it was his candidacy for the Democratic nomination in 2016 that cemented Sanders as a familiar face in American political life. He called himself a Democratic socialist and galvanized young people and older people alike with calls for free college and universal health care. And quickly, throngs of supporters said they felt the burn. But many feared his progressive ideas were too radical and would drag the party too far left, and that created a rift which propelled Hillary Clinton towards the nomination that year. There were also accusations that the Democratic National Committee had rigged the process in favor of Clinton, and that bad blood has carried over into his current campaign for the nomination in the 2020 race for the White House. Despite all of that, and the heart attack he suffered last year, which took him off the campaign trail for a while, Sanders, the oldest candidate in the race, is surging in the polls across the country. He enjoyed a strong showing in the Iowa caucus and is now headed to New Hampshire, where he won in 2016 and is leading in polls there now. His older brother says his little brother has the wind at his back.